So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
Throw left side complete. That's Jenkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 13.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Brings up second and
70, 70.
Now Milton. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Ready? Liking, check, Bobcat.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had 2 catches in the wild card game, and he's matched that total in the first quarter here in this one. And a first down as well.
First down, Washington.
Come on. Pass the 60. 19, Tiger. Not Cougar, 19.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Donovan Ezeraku. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
The career is my estate when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. It's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing now is Daniels. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
He'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. 21 yards there on third down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Here's Milton. They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw, it's Milton. And this throw incomplete. With a finger all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Ball it up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's first and 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and trying to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
I'd say they learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Dragon, 60. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw again. He he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing what guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal
18,
at the Commanders' 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton gets this into the hands of Blue. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
19. Let's go. 19, look. Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 53 yards. And the Commanders continue to pull the playoff supplies as they lead big here on the road. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
To throw is Milton. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jenkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Milton. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10.
Throwing is Milton. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Unfortunately, that one will fall incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Open man is Samuel, complete. Still moving. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. That is into the hands of Krosky-Merritt. And they move this all the way down to the 9th. A good pickup there at 22.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Commanders.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Goodson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Come on, come on.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun. Milton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll make sure he's touched down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Go! Go!
Operating from the gun. Milton. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first
Ready?
down.
Ready?
Milton. He finds his man, complete. It's Jenkins. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now Milton. Under pressure, and down he goes. Deron Payne. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
The Commanders' 44-yard
Ready?
line.
60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and he's fourth.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
18, let's go now. 18 cards.
On fourth down, Milton. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Well, that is now his fifth interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To the air goes Daniels. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That one good for 37 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something that was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of confidence.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down. Now it's the backup Prescott. Pickens on the slant. And they do get this across midfield of the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They hold only 2 there on the screen at second down. Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to air one out. And it's going to be knocked away and
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
Prescott completes this one to Pickens. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw it. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Julian Blackman bringing him down.
Three. Come on.
Again, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Yeah.
Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for the Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But this game's pretty much done for them.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Samuel. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring out 4th down. The Commander's going to bring out the field goal unit. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Prescott. And there is a lot of shock in the state. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Tag to 60. Tag to 60. Let's go.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Left side to Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Looking to throw. Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down.
To throw is Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott yet again. He finds Pickens over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down.
Kill.
First and 10 at the
Now
16-yard
Prescott.
line.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Cleveland Farrell in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Get it. Viking 18.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.